On the hot seat this morning, the internet and the effects of a March 8th possible blackout to millions of users across the globe. And for us Americans out there, if we think the Stop Online Piracy Act is bad, wait till you hear what they want to do in Canada. First, millions of users across the world could be blocked from the internet as early as March 8th if the Federal Bureau of Investigation follows through with plans to yank a series of servers originally installed to prevent corruption. Last year, authorities in Estonia apprehended 6 men believed responsible for creating a malicious computer script called the DNS Changer Trojan. Once it's put out on the web, the worm corrupted computers in upwards of 100 countries and included an estimated 500,000 American servers alone. Servers were installed temporarily, given time for corrupted users to remove the malware from their devices. Now those replacement servers will be unplugged. Who exactly will be affected? Security company IID believes that half of all Fortune 500 companies and more than 24 major government entities in the U.S. are still currently infected with the worm this year. Unless they take the proper steps to eradicate the Trojan from their systems, millions of users worldwide will be helplessly attempting to navigate to non-existing servers, and in effect, they will be without the internet. And folks, you know, to me, I understand that perhaps this has to be done. But to me, it's just the timing. Think of the timing, folks. We've got a presidential campaign ramping up. We've got the libertarian movement solely on the internet now, with Judge Napolitano being yanked off of Fox Business. This is our only true voice. And perhaps venues like YouTube and Facebook won't be affected, but who knows? Who knows who will suffer from this blackout? Now, moving on to our friends in the Great White North. For those of you that think SOPA or PIPA or kill switch is a breach of our liberties, check this out. The investigative powers for the 21st Century Act, or Bill C-51, is legislation that isn't new to Canadian Parliament, but after a series of additions and other changes, lawmakers there are expected to begin discussion on this week. If passed, law enforcement there will be able to monitor all internet and telephone activity from anyone, anywhere in the country of Canada, without having to obtain a warrant. Vic Towers, Canada's Minister of Public Safety, thinks the bill is necessary for the welfare of the nation. We are proposing to bring laws into the 21st century and provide police with the lawful tools that they need, he quotes. If Bill C-51 is passed, however, anyone operating on the web or on a mobile device in Canada will be subject to instantaneous, no questions asked surveillance. By forcing internet and cell providers to handle IP addresses, profiles can be constructed on any Canadian that details practically every move they make online. Geist thinks of that as way too encompassing of a regulation and questions why it's even needed. Nearly 100,000 Canadians have signed a petition to block this Bill C-51. And folks, let me tell you this. This will have a ripple effect in our country of America. If this bill is passed, bet your bottom dollar that the Canadian government is going to say how wonderful it's working. And the hidden premise behind this bill is to stop child pornography. Which, folks, you know what? We know in this country that thousands of people are caught doing child pornography on the internet. We've got Josh Powell, who killed his children and killed himself a couple of weeks ago. We all know that his father is in jail for child pornography on his computer. So, we know that we have laws that work already. We know that. Bills like this, they're unnecessary. But it's just an oppression of our liberties. And if this takes effect in Canada and it's deemed successful, you bet we're going to have it here. So, naturally, I will keep us all updated on this and see if this bill is actually passed in Canada. You can expect the movement to be down here. Be aware, my friends. And that's why I say again, revolt with the vote 2012. My name is Mike. This is the Hot Seat.